So I'm actually going to put it on my wrist. It's not that difficult to get on. Hopefully I won't need any help doing this. La la la. All right, there we go. Hey everybody, this is Erica, the technology nerd who likes to film stuff, and I am here on set for Awesome Stuff Week, where a group of 5 YouTubers get together and talk about some really cool stuff for this gift grab that we're doing. So right here I have the FITBIT Charge HR, and I need to give a little bit of disclaimer here because I've only used this for a couple of days now, so I just want to touch on some points of what I'm noticing so far. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So we have the continuous heart rate, which is really nice, so we'll get more into that momentarily. This is able to track your activity and your workouts. It also tracks your sleep quality. So the appeal here is that you can just look kind of where your health is trending, and you can sync it wirelessly also with your smartphone or your computer if you don't have a smartphone. So now for the fun part, I have to open the box. Let's see, you know, I like it when there's a convenient pull tab. That's always very nice. So you just pull it out from the bottom here. It's very simple, subdued packaging, but I do like the presentation. So we just have the watch here itself. So there's not many things that come with this particular device, just the charging cable that comes with the watch, and then this is our little USB dongle. So the watch comes in a couple of colors. This one here is the black version. It actually comes in a couple sizes as well. Do pay attention to the size here. On the box, they make it easy for you if you have a chance to go into the store to size your wrist. You just need to hold your wrist down to see which one that you are. That's really important to get the heart rate to read properly. What I do like about the FITBIT Charge HR is that they've made it really secure so that it stays on your wrist very easily. This is a standard watch buckle, which is really nice because with some other types of activity trackers, sometimes they don't sit and hold very well to your wrist. It's very important that it buckles right so that you can get the heart rate to measure properly. So here I have the watch itself started up. We have an OLED display, which is really nice. It's very bright. The one thing though is that I find it a little bit difficult to see in direct sunlight sometimes, and also this plastic can scratch pretty easily over time as well. So just pay attention to that. And if we turn the watch over itself, we can see that we have these shining green LEDs. Now actually what this does is when it holds really close to your skin, it ends up sensing changes in blood volume, and they're able to calculate that into what your heart rate is. So this is 24/7 tracking your heart rate. And that really caught my attention. So I'm actually going to put it on my wrist. It's not that difficult to get on. All right, there we go. So when you are putting this on, you need to pay attention to a couple of things. A lot of people like to hike their watches up their wrist, but in order to get a good reading of your heart rate, you really need to place it up about a finger length from your wrist bone. And also, as you are doing more intense exercises, FITBIT is telling you that you should be pushing it up even higher so that you can get a better idea of your blood flow as well. So once on, it's got a couple of things for you to read it. You're able to go on your smartphone and look inside of the settings, and you can enable a double tap setting. So just by double tapping, I can go through my different modes on the watch. I'm also able to click on the little button that's on the left side too to get through the different modes as well. And also what's kind of reminiscent of a smartwatch instead of a fitness band like this is if you hold it upward like this, it will turn itself on as well. And then it will turn off just a couple seconds afterwards. So I don't always have to touch it or tap it in order to look at the time. So now I want to take a little bit of a look at the app itself. So right now, we can see that the watch right now is indeed nice and connected to it. It's actually syncing right now. It's really nice how easily it syncs. As soon as you connect into the application, I see the little wheel spinning. So the first thing is the continuous heart rate. It's actually kind of cool. I can see what my heart rate is in real time. It's actually telling me 94 beats per minute. It's telling me what my resting heart rate as well. So you are even supposed to wear this when you're sleeping. So it gives you ideas of the time that you're asleep, when you are restless or moving around, or when you're awake. And restless is just if you happen to toss and turn, the band is able to pick that up for you. I can actually go outward and look underneath my sleep log. So Whippy, I'm able to see that I don't sleep very well. That's good. So this tells me how many hours that I am sleeping. It also lets me know when I'm restless. I know there is some debate on that, but for me, I've seen that it's actually been pretty accurate. So now quickly just to look through at the modes, just to list them off for you. So when you click this little button here, we're presented with the time, you get your step count, you get your heart rate, you also have the distance that you've gone during the day, also the calories that you've burned, how many flights of stairs that you've gone up. Now, if you're curious for smartphone functionality, this has the ability to show your caller ID, but don't expect things like being able to see text messages or other types of notifications from your smartphone. It just simply shows you who it is that's calling and the phone number, and it will vibrate on your wrist. Now, of course, this is a fitness band, and the idea is not only to be able to check the time and to look at your heart rate, but also to see how you're doing with your fitness, also giving you the trend of how more fit you're getting, what your exercises are looking like. You can log all that as well. This is really a band that helps to see how your health is trending and how you're doing on a daily basis, trying to get you motivated to start moving more. Obviously, if you're someone who's really in tune with your fitness and you really need to have accurate results, get yourself a chest band. But so far I've been liking this. Again, I've only had this for a couple of days. These are just some pointers that I am noticing so far. So thank you everybody for watching. This has been Erica, the technology nerd who likes to film stuff. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Also be sure to check out the Awesome Stuff Week YouTube channel at youtube.com/awesomestuffweek. There's a lot of other reviews that are being put on there by other creators that are here as well. And thank YouTube for sponsoring me to be down here for Awesome Stuff Week, being able to have a chance to talk about all this cool stuff. So goodbye.